Hello, I'm Clementina Dukonda. I'm a student at College for America from South New Hampshire University. I'm working on CFA project, uh, which is called Government and You under a goal called Contribute to Society. Here is the information I have found from the street interview. I have interviewed two people, so they answered the questions differently. Some notes how what are the branches of the government and other questions. Do you have time so that I can ask you some questions? Okay, so today is 22nd April 2017. I'm Clementina Dukunda. I'm a student in Bachelor of Arts program with College for America at South New Hampshire University, and I'm conducting this interview as part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in street interview. I'm working on for contributing to this to society project. The interview will be used to create street interview and submitted to College for America so that my project can be evaluated. This recording will be used solely for this purpose. The interview information will be temporarily stored in the College for America online evaluation system, to which only the evaluator and College for America staff will have access. Do you have any question? Uh, they give the person to be interviewed to read this statement.
I, Anita Dusulimana, give my informed consent to participate in this interview. The recorded and used as part of the student academic work.
Thank you. So I have four questions. So the first question says, what are the three branches of government?
Yeah, I think the three branches of the government include the executives, the legislative, and even the judiciary.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what does each branch do?
The executive deals with governance of the country. That's where the president falls, and the legislative deals with like creating laws and rights for the people. That's where the Senate and yeah, that's where the Senate includes, and also the judiciary. I think deals with providing justice to the people. That's where they continue to see whether those laws and the rights of people are respected.
Wow, thank you. So the third question says, Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name the third party? It's okay. So the fourth question says, what is the basic process by which a bill becomes a law?
The bill,
Becomes a law.
the basic parts.
The basic process by which a bill becomes a law.
I think a bill like goes into the hands of the Senate. And those people, the legislative, they go there and they debate on the bill, and when they agree upon that bill, it becomes law.
Okay, thank you for the information.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Fine.
Do you have time so that I can ask you some questions?
Yeah.
So today is 22nd April 2017. I'm Clementina Dukonda. I'm a student in the Bachelor of Arts program with College for America at South New Hampshire University, and I'm conducting this interview as part of my academic work. With your consent, I will record this interview and use the information in a street interview. I'm working on for the contribute to such projects. The interview will be used to create street interview and submitted to the College for America so that my project can be evaluated. This recording will be used solely for this purpose. The interview information will be temporarily stored in the College for America online evaluation system, to which only the evaluator and College for America staff will evaluate will have access. Do you have any question? Don't have any question. Do you give your consent to be interviewed and recorded? So read for this statement.
I, Ibrahim, give my informed consent to participate in this interview to be recorded and used as part of the student academic work.
Okay, thank you. So I have 4 questions. The first one goes, what are the 3 branches of government?
Thank you. I remember on little. I remember that there is executive and legislative.
Okay, thank you. What does each branch do?
I don't know what legislative do, but I know that in executive it is made by the president of the government who are supposed to lead the country or to give the directions.
Okay. The third question goes like, Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name the third party?
I think the third party is made by the local people, like the old one, children, and those who are not educated.
Okay, so the fourth question is, what is the basic process by which a bill becomes a law?
I think a bill may become a law when, for example, people are in a meeting, gathered in a meeting, and then they discuss about something. When they do that stuff means it's important in the community or it's applicable, they may report it to the government when the government agrees to support the I think in that time
Thank you So in this video I'm going to talk about the 3 branches of government. What does each branch does, and also I will talk about the major parties and minor parties which are in the government. I will also talk about how a bill becomes a law. To start, there are 3 branches of government. From according to Candela Open Courses, there are 3 branches which are legislative, executive branch, and also judicial branch. The legislative branch is composed by the House of Representatives and also the Senate. This branch is in charge of setting laws. According to the White House website, the executive branch is composed by the President, Vice President, and the Cabinet. This branch, executive branch, is in charge of implementing and enforcing the laws brought in by the Congress. The President acts as a head of state and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. Also, the third branch is judicial, which is composed by different members that are nominated by the President and are confirmed by the Senate. So the members of judicial branch are nominated by the president. Also, the Senate must confirm that those members can be in this branch. This branch is in charge of interpreting laws and to the society, and also applying laws to settle dispute among people. So this judicial branch is in charge of courts. These three branches are connected because the legislative branch makes laws, and also which gives power to the executive branch to enforce them and to the society. The judicial branch applies the laws that created by the legislative branch to settle the disputes among the society. The third question was asking that Democrats and Republicans are the major parties. Can you name a third party? A third party is the minor parties, where the third party is minor parties. Let me begin with the Republic. The Democrats Party. This Democrats Party was founded in 1800 by anti-federalist factions that opposed the fiscal policies of Alexander Hamilton in 1790s. Thomas Jefferson and James Madison organized these factions into the Democratic Republic Party. It favored states. This Democratic Republic Party, it favored states' rights and strict adherence to the Constitution. Democratic Republicans split over the choice of the successor to President James Monroe, and the party function that supported Jefferson's principles were led by Andrew Jackson, and Martin Van Buren became Democratic Party. Under the stress of the Fugitive Slave Law and the Kansas-Nebraska Act, anti-slavery Democrats left the party. It means the Democratic Republicans who supported Jefferson's principle were led by Andrew Jackson, and Martin Buren became Democratic. So the anti-slavery activists were separated from Democratic Republican Party. So they formed Republican Party. This Republican Party, founded by anti-slavery activists, as I said, in 1854 in northern states. It started to dominate politics nationally from 1860 to 1932. They opposed the Kansas-Nebraska Act. It became to the first power in 1860, where Abraham Lincoln became the president. So going to the third party, which refers to any party other than the major two, which are Democrats and Republican parties at present. There are three third parties. There is the Libertarian Party, the Green Party, and the Constitution Party. The impact of the third parties: they organize and mobilize around a single issue or position, which put pressure on candidates from major political parties to address the issue. The second impact is that they influence election by taking away votes from the major parties. So going to the last question, which was asking how a bill becomes a law. So there are 10 steps that a bill follows in order to become a law. So let me go ahead and talk about how a bill becomes a law. So there are 10 steps. The first step is a bill is born, where anyone can draft a bill, but only a member of Congress introduce it to the committee. So the committee debate about it, see if it is very important, it has importance to the society. They discuss about its effects. So if they vote it, they send it to a member of Congress. They introduce it to the subcommittee as the third step. So if the committee vote it, it is introduced to the subcommittee. So the subcommittee study it and hear from the executive branch and experts. So the subcommittee send it to some of the experts, also study about it. If they vote for it, the subcommittee meets as the first step. After getting hearings from different people, the subcommittee meet for mock-up. They make changes and mandates. So the subcommittee, after hearing from different people, different opinions, if they have voted it, they see different changes they have made or suggested. So they also they include those suggestions so that it can be strong. The fifth step: after getting a report from the subcommittee, they vote it on its recommendation to the House of Representatives or Senate. So the subcommittee reports what they have adjusted to the House of Representatives or Senate. So the Senate discuss about it or debate it, so to see if it is very important or needed in the community. If they vote for it, they refer to other chamber. So the Senate and House of Representatives, if they have voted it, they send it to other chamber. Also, the other chamber debate about it to see if it is very needed in the community. This eighth step: the conference committee action. When other chamber finishes to debate about the bill, a conference committee meets to see the changes they have made. So what the House of Representatives said and the Senate, they see the differences. So if they agree upon with what House of Representatives did, agreed, and also what Senate did, so a bill continues. So if they fail to agree the registration, it dies. If they agree on the same thing, so the bill continues to ninth step, which is final action, where after the change, the House of Representatives and Senate agreed upon the bill. They send it to the president. So the president also study it to see if it is necessary and to have a good impact in the society. The 10th step is overriding a veto. So the president votes vetoes a bill. So if he agrees up with what the Senate and House of Representatives did and the other chamber did, so he signs it, which means a bill became a law. So thank you for your kind attention. So I think in this video you have learned a lot about the 3 branches of government, and also Democrat and Republican Party and the third party. So I have conducted an interview from different people. So some of the interviews said there are 3 branches, but they don't know them. Others say they don't know what each branch does. So this video is to explain what the branches, what each branch does, and also to have a clear explanation on Democratic and Republicans. So I hope I have explained a lot. So thank you.